So Putin is now saying it's independent, a large section of Ukraine. I said, how smart is that? And he's going to go in and be a peacekeeper. That's the strongest peace force. We could use that on our southern border. That's the strongest peace.
So that's the former president talking about how Putin is using the Donetsk and the Luhansk regions as a foothold in order to get into Ukraine, saying that they're their own independent republics. And so actually he's there to defend them from the, horrible, terrible genocide that the damn Ukrainians have been putting on the poor Russian separatists of the Donetsk and the Luhansk regions. The damn Nazis are genociding the Russians in the Luhansk and the Donetsk. 14,000 total deaths, which, every death is tragic. 4,000 of those deaths are Ukrainian soldiers themselves. And so it's about, split 50-50. But a genocide, right? That's a genocide against the that Donald, fucking J. Trump, he thinks that's so smart. He thinks that Putin is smart. That Pooty Poo is sure cutie cue. That Pooty Poo with his cooey coo, his gooey ooey, cooey cooey. Huey Dewey and
force I've ever seen. There were more army tanks than I've ever seen. They're going to keep peace all right. No, but think of it. Here's a guy who's very savvy. I know him very well. Very, very well.
And I know him. I know Vladimir Putin very, very well. Too well. In fact, almost like he's so stupid. Oh my God, how stupid is he? I was thinking his entire presidency could be summed up in that. After that one interview, when he just kind of like undid his belt or something, he was like, "Okay." I think he like declared war on somebody or some shit, and at the very end of the damn TV broadcast, he just kind of was like, after the camera turned off, he was like, "Okay, I guess that did something." Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, what the fuck? Donald Trump's in there talking about Putin being smart and savvy, and he's a genius. Look what he's doing at the region with ways with the independence, and then that large army. Like that's fucking. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, why go to war with the small army when you could go to war with a large army? That damn Pooty Poo. That damn Pooty Poo. Where does he get it? Here, I got Bernie Sanders. We'll see. Let's listen to what an actual president, a president, what he would have. Okay, hold on. Trump's comments are bullshit. It seems like he says, right, the taking Ukraine over is, he condemns it, so he's careful with that. He condemns it, and he said that he would just ask Putin, "Hey, can you not invade Ukraine? Can you do me a favor, Putin? Do me a favor. Don't invade Ukraine. Just don't do it." So I don't know if Joe Biden thought of that. Hey, Joe Biden, you thought about just asking Putin not to invade Ukraine? Just a thought, a thunk. Donald also said Vladimir Putin. Well, he didn't also. He said that he is a savvy genius, and then doubled down. He says not so much that he's a savvy genius; it's that American, leaders are dumb. So there you go. There you go. Just by comparison, I guess is what he's saying. Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are, very, 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 very good friends. They are like Siamese twins. They're locked in at the hip. They're locked in at the hip. Basically, they're like, mini me and major me. Putin is ex-KGB, savvy, smart man. Dumb Biden, dumb, weak, not KGB. Donald Trump and Putin, this is Donald Trump finally admitting that he's opposed to freedom and democracy? He's all about the autocracy. He's all about dictatorship, totalitarian, right-wing fascist dictatorships. I mean, my God, he's been praising, right? Has Donald ever seen a dictator that he didn't fucking love? Donald is opposed to freedom and democracy, and he's for, a monarchy, an autocracy. Why include others in your decisions when you could just make the decision yourself? Huh? Huh? All right, Bernie Sanders. What do you think about all this?
Right now, as we speak, invading Russian military forces are moving across Ukraine. We are witnessing the most massive military operation in Europe since World War II. There must be no ambiguity in acknowledging that what the whole world is seeing today is nothing less than a blatant violation of international law and of basic human decency. This war will likely kill thousands of people and create millions of refugees. At a time when the global community is already struggling with the COVID pandemic and climate change, this war could plunge Europe into long-term economic and political instability. Make no mistake about it, the effects of this war will be felt here in the United States and countries throughout the world. Russian President Vladimir Putin has justified this war in various ways, including by claiming in a recent speech that Ukraine is not a real country, but simply a part of Russia. Regardless of what revisionist historical argument or flimsy legal pretext Putin may offer, this war is clearly an act of premeditated aggression against Ukraine and its people. This aggression is unacceptable, and the nations of the world must respond vigorously to defend democracy and the rule of law. In my view, it is clear that the United States and our NATO allies made real efforts over the past weeks and months in trying to address Putin's stated security concerns. Tragically, those offers were not reciprocated. As a result, now is the time to maintain unity with our allies and impose severe sanctions on Vladimir Putin and his government. Severe sanctions. These moves should not only isolate the Russian economy, but should include freezing access to the billions of dollars that Putin and his oligarch cronies have stashed in European and American banks. At a time when he is inflicting enormous suffering and destruction on the world, Putin, one of the wealthiest people on earth, should not be allowed to enjoy the billions he has stolen from the people of Russia. I would also note that today, even as the Ukrainian people are bravely resisting this aggression, anti-war protests have taken place in 40 different Russian cities, and at least 1,000 Russian citizens have been arrested for opposing the war. Today, I stand in solidarity with these incredibly brave people. In an authoritarian country like Russia, protest is an act of enormous courage. That is why Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who has done so much to